Well, you've announced the signing of Shaun Tait for the FPT20 this summer. I'd have thought you're delighted to get a guy like Shaun Tait here at the club.
Absolutely. Very exciting signing for Surrey, for the team. I just told them now they're absolutely thrilled with the signing. Super player, smashy player that we saw just yesterday for Australia. He was getting up to 92, 93 miles an hour straight away. So to bring those attributes here into English conditions where the wickets are a little bit more receptive to the seam, then he's going to be a fearsome prospect.
You used the word exciting. That's exactly what he is, and he steams in and he bowls quick.
He does, a bit old-fashioned really, old-fashioned Australian fast bowler, big, tall, muscly fella. He charges in off a decent run-up, hits the crease with some serious power and then releases those arms, which is where he gets and generates his pace from. And he really has turned himself somewhat into a 2020 specialist. Somebody we've tracked for a while as well. We all know about the destructive powers of batsmen in 2020. I'm confident and feel confident that we've got a good makeup of players who can get runs in 2020. But really with the new ball is where these games are often won and lost. If you can blow away the top order, then really does put you in a great chance. And of course at the death of an innings, if you can get those Yorkers in with a bit of in-swing at pace, then you're a fearsome prospect, and that's exactly what Shaun Tait will bring to us.
And as you say, he is an expert now in 2020 cricket, isn't he? He's played a lot of 2020 cricket, so he brings that experience into the dressing room as well.
He does, yeah. It's a game and a format that he's comfortable with now. I think he's gone on record to say that's the form of game that he wants to play first and foremost around the world. He's obviously earning good money through IPL and various tournaments and profile tournaments everywhere in the world. So he's effectively becoming that hired gun that people like to sort of label with players like Shaun. But he's fit and he's strong. He's playing enough of that form of the cricket for me to know that to come into our competition, that he won't be coming in cold. He'll be coming in red hot and on fire, and obviously if he's fully fit at the time, then he'll be a fantastic acquisition for the squad that we're compiling, and we're very excited and looking forward to the competition.
And how important is it that he has experience playing domestic cricket in this country? I know that T20, well, it used to be 2 weeks, it goes on a bit longer now, but he's got experience of playing in this country, hasn't he?
Absolutely, yeah, he knows the conditions. He's been over here before, both with other counties and also with Australia, so he knows all about what the pitches here will be like, and that will certainly stand him in good stead. Having said that, each year this competition makes a move forward in terms of the quality that is on show, and the creative way that English teams, led by their coaching staffs, are looking to take 2020. I think it's generally regarded that whilst the IPL is the glitz and the glamour tournament of this form of the game, I think it's generally regarded that the English game, because we play so much, is where the superstars of the future, if you like, are being developed, and they're learning skills at a very early age, and the unknown players in the world at the moment are perhaps playing this form of the game better than anywhere else in the world, and that's why I think this competition outside of this country is very, very held high in its regard.
And Shaun Tait isn't an unknown player. The other thing with Shaun Tait is he will bring people into the Kia Oval to watch him have a bowl, won't he? Because he's got that X factor, hasn't he? Comes on to bowl, he did it yesterday, comes on to bowl, and everybody's looking straight away at the speed gun to see what he's going to get down to the other end in.
Yeah, I think absolutely. There'll be a lot of anticipation, excitement on his first game for the club. But within the playing community as well, I remember last year the talk ahead of going to play Glamorgan, which is where he was last year before he got called up into the Australian side. Within our own dressing room was one of anticipation as well, that particularly the two openers were openly discussing about the prospect of having to face somebody of 95 miles an hour tearing at them with a 5.5 ounce brand new ball. So it will be a very interesting time for everybody, spectators, players, and of course the game as a whole.